What's going on, guys? David here, and I'm here for the Bloomsbury versus London Helvecia match. Obviously, this is the semi-final playoff, and I'm not alone. I'm not alone, folks. I have Bills with me here. How you doing, Bills, mate?
I'm very good, man. How are you, Dave?
Yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. Of course, yes, guys, we're here, and obviously as a co-commentary team to feature the Bloomsbury versus London Helvecia match played at the Barking Sporting House and Gym. Obviously, the fans and everybody is on the side there. Bills, obviously, you've been training with London Helvecia for a good time now. What's your thoughts on this game, mate? It's going to be a very tough one, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very tight. Like I said to you beforehand, it's going to be very interesting to see whoever gets the first goal first, and if Bloomsbury do get the first goal, hopefully not, how they approach it, how Helvecia approach it. But I'm very confident, especially from the first leg, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it definitely will be interesting. I think personally that both, obviously, London Helvecia and Bloomsbury are going to be top form today. I think you're going to see some excellent futsal from both teams. Anything in particular do you think, Bills, that London Helvecia are going to try and do to stifle Bloomsbury in every attack they try to do?
I think because obviously with the coach Enrique, he's not really negative, so I think he's actually going to try and play the same as last week. I think he's going to try and go out there, try and not sit back so deep, and let Bloomsbury be too comfortable. Yeah. So we're going to have to see.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see. So as you can see, guys, the kickoff will be exactly at 3:20. I think a lot of people are going to be also tuning into the Chelsea versus Man City match. I think Man City, I think Chelsea have to give Man City a guard of honor, I think, today, because obviously Arsenal completely bottled it yesterday, even more than they have done so. And then basically they, you know what, they had to, that's it, basically. I mean, Arteta, I think the whole team were pretty flabbergasted yesterday. They didn't even look like playing, but you know what? Today we're actually concentrating on the futsal match, guys. So if you are in the comments, guys, let me know your thoughts, and then let us know, obviously, who do you think is going to win today. We're all going to be rooting for Helvecia. We're not going to try to be too biased, Bills. We're not going to be trying too biased, I think.
Yes, we've got to try and remain neutral at some points.
Yeah, definitely try and remain neutral at some points. But you know what? Last week, I had a little interruption. I think everybody heard it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and.
Are you in the same scenario today as well?
I am in exactly the same scenario. Okay, so basically, this is gonna be a very exciting match because I think even yesterday, I think when I was watching Rants stream with the ladies, and the ladies done a fantastic job yesterday. Absolutely fantastic job. They did go 1-0 down to Birmingham, but overall, I think they just performed outstandingly well throughout the whole match, controlled it well. Did you see the ladies' game yesterday?
Yeah, I caught the first half. I saw them go 1-0 down. I saw them catch one back.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just a resilient performance, and they just got through it.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy to actually see one Helvecia team in a final. Can we see another? We can't go through the teams. I will actually try to go through the teams as soon as they line up. Obviously, you can see everybody training in the background and doing their thing. But I think also that we are looking to see a very, very strong lineup. You can see Rants there, I think. Yeah, he's right next to the Bloomsbury logo. That is Rants, obviously, in the typical Helvecia colours and jacket. And I think we're going to see a very strong lineup. Obviously, I think before we spoke and before we actually lined up, for this live stream, and they are panning over towards the Helvecia guys at the moment. Big Ev is going to be in goal 100%. He performed outstandingly. But you said Liam's back. Liam Palfreeman, he's back.
Yeah, so I do expect maybe not, but I wouldn't be surprised if Enrique does go with the inclusion of Liam Palfreeman, who is back today. He missed last week due to personal reasons, but I think he might be in the starting lineup.
I think personally that it will be, a pleasure to see Liam in the starting lineup, playing with Thierry and all the other guys as well. I mean, Camilo's a star boy at the moment. He's actually performing amazingly well. What a player!
Incredibly.
What a player! And I think Bloomsbury are going to be. You know what? They're going to be there. All eyes are going to be on Camilo, and also I think when Zach comes on, he does offer that little bit extra pace. So two obviously amazing futsal players with a lot of pace, a lot of power, a lot of strength, and the finishing to come with that. Obviously, training with Camilo, how do you feel? How do you feel coming against him?
I was just thinking about it. It is. I sort of see myself as a. You can ask Rants as well. I sort of see myself as a good defender, but Camilo is a nightmare to play against because the pace on him for his size is incredible. Like it's really annoying to play against. Like it's annoying, honestly.
Yeah,
the black as well.
Yeah, exactly, 100% as well. Because I think if Camilo's off form, then Zach on form. You have both of them who are, I think, similar in liking, like their style, like literally just very direct and just taking on players.
Very 1v1 oriented players.
Yeah.
But even with maybe Enrique might even go with both of them at the same time at some points in the game. Just to maybe peg Bloomsbury back a little bit.
Yeah. And they're just panning over to the Bloomsbury team. I think Bloomsbury, they're going to have, well, they have to. They obviously, guys, if you didn't catch the first match, they have a 3-goal deficit. Helvecia are winning 6-3 on aggregate. We will keep you up to date with the aggregate score. You won't see it on the actual screen, but we will keep you up to date with the aggregate score. But Bloomsbury, I think they need to definitely attack. We're trying not to be too biased, and I want to give, obviously, a balanced opinion between both teams. Bloomsbury, what do you think Bloomsbury are going to do today?
I think that, well, you know what? Speaking from last week, they were very, very shocked at how Helvecia started. Even I was, to be fair. We started out of the docks quick, and I think Bloomsbury are going to try and replicate that as well because that's how they usually start. But I think they were very confident in last week's game, and it didn't quite go to plan. So I think they've obviously been training since the last game, and we're going to see a very different approach and a more likely Bloomsbury approach.
Yeah. And I can see there Denison with Liam and all the guys. Vitor is there as well. Enrique in the red jacket. And yeah, we have a full strength team, guys, today. We will be starting in approximately about 5 minutes. I will change the screen so you can see actually the team and the team line up. And that's Vitor, I think, running across the street. I think that's him. And Enrique, there he is, donning the Helvecia red kit, the old one, which is he's trying to go retro. He's like, you know what, I've got to show these guys who I am. You know what I mean?
That's it. I love it.
Yeah, and obviously Enrique took over management, I think, over the last series of 10 games, I think it is. And Enrique's a very, very attacking manager. He likes playing attacking football. If you ever obviously see him on the touchline, he just all about attacking, but being very comfortable with it as well. And Rance is just walking across the pitch there with Charlie, as you see in the shot. Obviously, the guys are going to line up. They're just going outside the main arena because the kickoff is about to be starting. And Bill's obviously with Helvecia, if they do go through to the final, we've just seen Manchester beat Loughborough. And I think personally that Manchester, at this stage, even though Helvecia have a 3-goal advantage, I think they are, more of a tougher test than Bloomsbury. What are you thinking?
It's very hard. Bloomsbury and Manchester, they're actually two very different teams. Manchester are more of a counter-attacking team. They've got a lot of young players, unlike Bloomsbury. Bloomsbury have a few, but they more play possession-based, high-pressing futsal, whereas Manchester they like a 1v1, they like a counter-attack, and they sort of just sit back half-court and wait for a break, wait for a mistake from Helvecia, who obviously we like to keep possession and,
I've seen 100%. And I think, obviously, with Helvecia, looking at the team with Thierry and Liam, both of them, very, very good at keeping the ball. Liam, in particular, is excellent at keeping the ball. He very, very rarely loses it. He is literally Pirlo in this team, if you were to class it and compare it to a player in world football. So I think, overall, when looking at the actual current match that we're going to be watching, I think Helvecia need to if they get the first goal, I think it's done. I think it's curtains. What are you thinking, Bills? First goal for Helvecia?
I want to say that. We're going to remain neutral today, Dave, won't we? But
we'll try.
No, I think Helvecia, I believe they'll start well. I think Enrique will have them very much prepared after the training this week. But like I said before, Bloomsbury will be the exact same. And it's just going to be very interesting. But the first goal was very important in this tie. Yeah. Hopefully we get the first goal and Bloomsbury's heads just immediately drop.
Yeah, I 100% want Helvecia to get the first goal. That's just me. But the situation is with Bloomsbury, I think they're going to be in the front foot from the kickoff. They need to be, and they can't be as what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember the word I'm looking for now. What, lackadaisical? Is that a word? It is, isn't it? Yeah, lackadaisical.
Yeah,
lackadaisical. Yeah. So basically, they can't be like that from the kickoff. They need to be on the front foot. But I think Enrique is telling the guys at the moment, look, we'll see. Just gauge the atmosphere, see what they're doing on the pitch, and then we'll adjust as we go along. Because I think with a team coming in full pelt, it's going to be really tough for Helvecia to keep up the pressure and sustain the pressure unless they do something back towards them throughout the match. So 100% Helvecia, hopefully first goal, and let's see what happens with this match. We're waiting for the teams to line up, guys, but in the meantime, Bills, I wanted to ask you about your appearances for Helvecia. When are you planning to start? Obviously, did you make a cup game appearance?
No, so basically, when I signed, I was cup tied through obviously GB Orange, and I couldn't sign up to the league because they used all their transfer slots. So that's why me and Messi, Simon couldn't sign up for this season. But we're still obviously training, getting ready, getting a head start for next season to definitely sign on for them.
Yeah, 100%. Because I think with Helvecia, if they win, so basically, let me explain what happens, guys. If Helvecia win the playoff semi-final and the final against Manchester, they're entered into the UEFA Champions League. That's correct, isn't it, Bills?
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, yes. And I will actually be eligible to play in that if selected. So fingers crossed, boys.
Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. And the UEFA Champions League have some really tough teams. Believe me in this one. I think there's teams like Benfica have a futsal team. Barcelona have a futsal team.
Benfica, Barcelona, Sporting, these sort of teams. There's a lot of Eastern European teams in there who are top quality. They are honestly outstanding.
And I think also with the Champions League, they're expected to try at least, even though some of these teams, if you watch them online, guys, honestly, sometimes their football blows my mind. It's like watching, obviously we watched Brazil versus Helvecia, and that was tough to watch because obviously, but it's Brazil. I mean, they're a fully professional futsal team. They have players that are admired by the whole country. So it's completely different when you are playing for your national team, and they are as admired, or if more admired, than the Tottenham players that were there, including Edison, Lucas, and Emerson, Lucas, and who else was there? Oh, Richarlison. Richarlison was there. So when Helvecia played Brazil, those three players from Tottenham were there present. And let me tell you this, the fans were more interested in the futsal team. That's 100%. Because it's literally like a religion there. Football, futsal, beach football, five-a-side, street football in obviously Brazil is 100% religion, and they play it for life, basically. It's life or football. You know what I mean? So
this is a fun fact as well, really. Just thinking about it, London Helvecia have been to the Champions League many times, but I believe they haven't actually got out of the group stage. So that just shows how tough the competition really is when you do get into that Champions League spot.
Yeah, and somebody said, and let me just read these comments, guys, so we can go through a few comments. So Dave, I thought you was going to have an accent. No, actually. Even though my mum's Spanish, I don't have an accent. Classified says, big up Bills and Skegnio, aka Andy Gray and Richard Keith.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a good one. Like that. Let's go through these comments, guys, before the match starts. Cheese says, gang business, bro. Go Ev. Obviously, Ev is a huge presence in the goal. Oh. Trust me, guys. I said this last week, yeah. I was like, man, these keepers can't be that good. Let me try it, yeah. So I must have had 30 shots. I must have had 30 shots against Ev, yeah, or something like that. And let me tell you this. No, it wasn't actually against Ev. It was against Liam, yeah. So I had 30 shots against Liam, and I missed all of them. So the goals are obviously the goals in futsal are smaller, and it's much harder to hit the target. But because you're prone to go down the middle most of the time. But unless you're actual specifically like very good at hitting corners and so forth, it's much harder than it looks, Bills, isn't it? Much harder than it looks to score goals in futsal.
Yeah, it is, especially when Ev is in goal. My first encounter with Ev was obviously at GB Orange, and
yeah, of course,
he come to the training session. You know, no one knows who he is or whatever, and I can tell you one thing: you do not want to go into a 50-50 with him, because one thing, he's not frightened. He's very brave, courageous, and yeah, he will. It's the ball or anything else. He will go for the ball 100%. He's 100% committed. He'll take you out with him as well. And yeah, Ev, he's just a quality keeper. And we've also got, like you said, Liam as well. And we've also got Damar as well. We've got three quality keepers. It's just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I would class Damar more as like an Edison. Who likes to...
I heard you say that last week. I do agree.
Yeah, he classes it more of an Edison who's very good at ball on his feet. And Enrique trusts him with his feet mostly. And Ev, I would class more like a Courtois. You don't want to actually go, like you said, into a one-on-one with him, because he just spreads himself, making him look big. And it's very, very hard to pass him. And I would say Liam's more, I'll go with Liam as more Addison, a bit of balance between both. He's good with his feet, and he's a very good shot stopper. So, you know what, 3 quality keepers. And
that's what you need.
Yeah, 100%. And I see it in training. 100%, and it's I actually need to go to a training session before the final. And the guys are coming out, guys, I think. Yes, the guys are coming out. We're going to go and transition to this scorecard between Bloomsbury and London Helvecia. This is going to be so interesting to watch. I'm looking forward to this. And let's see the team, guys. We got Ev here, Thierry, Liam. I think Dimar is there. He is at the moment. Charlie, Vitor, Claudio, Denison. I can't see who that is. Oh, that's Liam, Dimar, Camilo, and Zach. So obviously customary handshakes. I think what do you think in the handshakes? What's your mindset, Bills, in this kind of scenario?
I'm trying to gain eye contact here and see if they fancy it or not. It's early doors mind games. Try and get eye contact, see what their approach is and what they're like. You can see a few of them there. Obviously, they know Liam Powell from England duties, so just like little fiddle here and there, just little mind games. They know what they're doing, both teams here. So yeah, that's the first engagement I would definitely gap up.
Yeah, I just turned up the audio, guys, so you can hear a bit more of the atmosphere in the background. And yeah, this is going to be very, very exciting to watch. I'm very interested in this. Let's get this match underway very soon. When the guys, I think, if you would see the content that we've actually released for London Helvecia, they do one of the Zinchenko huddles, but it's better. And they go 1, 2, 3 Helvecia, and it's very contagious in the whole fan base and everybody.
Yeah. That as well. That before the game as well is a thing for futsal as well. That strikes fear. The louder obviously you are, it does strike fear into your opponent. I've been on the other side of the Helvecia sort of huddle, and you can feel it through you. Like, it's crazy, especially in a tight venue like this, a sport house. It is.
Yeah, 100%. And I want to let me do something at the moment. I'm just boosting up your mic so you just go over the actual match. So Bill's obviously Thierry now, and the captain. I don't know any other Bloomsbury players, but Thierry obviously starting, and he is the captain. Jude's out, of course, got a red card last week against Bloomsbury. I think it was a bit harsh. What are you thinking of that red card last week?
Yeah, it's the red card last week. I'm sure the two refs will look at it and just be like, yeah, we've done a mistake there, because with a red card, usually, if you are thinking of giving a red card, you would usually stop play immediately. Whereas last week, as you saw, they carried on and they actually scored from the opportunity that Jude gave. And after the goal was scored, they gave him a red card as well. So it was a bit confusing. You either give him a red card and you stop play, or you give him a yellow and you let him score. So yeah. But Jude's going to be a big miss, but I'm sure we'll be fine without him.
100%. Cool. Guys, we're going back to kick off, and it is the first start between Bloomsbury and London Helvecia. The match is underway. And let's see. So we do have Camilo in the starting lineup, Thierry, Denison, and Charlie. So a very physical lineup, I think, between all these players. And I think Liam will maybe brought on. If London Helvecia does get a goal, I think Liam will be brought on to control the tempo of the game a little bit more and just control what's going on the pitch itself. Long ball by Thierry. And it's a good start. And Dennison had a little shot there. If you're playing here, Bills, what you're thinking at the moment? Like in terms of like, do you want to? If you were personally, would you sit back against the opposition, or what's your thought process here?
As what?
Or
As
just
in
full
if
pressure?
6-3 ahead and playing against Bloomsbury? I would.
I can't believe it's a goal already. It's a goal already, guys. I can't believe that. What happened there?
I'm not sure. I think that's poor from Ev, you know. I don't want to say it, but
I think that's very poor from Ev. I don't know what happened there. I think there was just a straight shot against... That's crazy. Wow.
So that is...
I'm in shock.
Dave,
I'm in shock.
As we said, Dave, that is not the start that we wanted there.
100% no. 100% no. Helvecia need to shape up here and not give in to... I think Bloomsbury are pressing very high here. Against the players. They're trying to... But they are sitting back as well, but they do have the first goal. So it is currently 6-4 on aggregate, guys.
Yeah, as you just asked me that question there, when I said I would sit half court, it was probably because of that, because that was a great long ball. Helvecia pressed up high, and they saw the gap and passed it over the top.
So Helvecia now, I think, definitely need to get in. Let's go. Otherwise, it's going to be very nervy for the guys. And I think they're okay at the moment. But I don't even know how that went in. Guys, if you see the replay, if you could go back on the stream, tell me how that went, because I don't have absolute foggy right now. How that went.
It seemed to me that it went over Ev's head, but I'm not sure how you do go over Ev's head most of the time. I mean,
that's a bad pass there, and that's a bad tackle there by Dennison.
It's a good tackle, but he needed to do that tackle from Charlie's mistake there. Hopefully, that's not a yellow card.
Yeah. More of the professional, more of the dark arts. I think the guys need to definitely have a lot of the dark arts going on here in futsal, because they need to... I think if it was me, I'm not expecting futsal, but I would be so physical against these guys. I would just be pushing up.
You have to be that. Yeah,
pushing up on them and letting yourself know there. But I think, look, without saying it, like Helvecia are actually going to have many chances in this game. We know it, because Bloomsbury is still up with 2-goal deficit, so they need to be full on attack here. And it's a free kick here. Yeah,
you can see the skipper, Richard Ward. Oh, he's actually walked away from it.
Oh my god, it hit the crossbar. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is not looking good at the moment. I think Helvecia need to literally shape up a lot here, because you see they're pressing really high, and the guys are just... a couple of times they've been reverting to this long ball. I think it's happened 3 times already where they've tried to chip it over the Bloomsbury press, and it's a crossfield ball there, and as Tyrion just boots it away. But I'm still in shock by the first goal, to be honest. It's literally no longer than 30 seconds before the goal went in. No longer than 30 seconds. There's 6-4 guys on aggregate. Just to let you know.
This is where I would maybe like to see Liam Palfreman get into the game.
Yeah, and my stream is complete. I think. Did yours go as well?
I'm still here. I'm good.
Guys, I think the stream completely froze there. Their quality has gone like some next level Nokia 3310 quality.
I'm looking at this now. It's looking dreadful.
Sorry, guys, about this. Is not our fault. And I can't believe they scored a second goal. I can't believe it. I'm shocked.
Oh no, this is...
They've actually scored a second goal. Guys,
That's Richard Ward, the captain there, with a good finish. They're trying to remain calm as well, Bloomsbury.
They have to.
And you see Claudio on now.
Yeah.
And then there's, as I call it, Liam Palfreman on the left wing.
Yeah.
He's got... man.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, guys. I don't know what's happening. I haven't even transitioned the score, to be honest. They're basically doing what Helvecia did last week and shocked them.
That's true.
Their pressing game is very strong today, Bloomsbury. They're literally pressing with 4 men, literally in our defensive half. if comfortably makes that
we
save there.
we need to. Oh God. I think
Good save by F.
I would really maybe consider trying to take a timeout here. I know you only get one per half, but
yeah,
I think the boys need a good talking to here because 2-0 down already. It's not looking good.
Not looking good. But Ev makes there a crucial save there. Otherwise, it'd have been 3-0 already. Literally. I think I was looking at the cameraman. I said he's a bit slow. I didn't even see the goal, mate. I didn't even see Bloomsbury's goal. Sorry, guys, about our live feed. You didn't see it, but
yeah,
honestly,
as Dave said, it's not on our end. This is the league's end with the camera. So
it completely froze there for a second.
I love it. Look, another ball over the top.
Yeah, 100%. Same thing.
Yeah, as I said, Dave, this is where I think I would probably go half court and try and make them break me down now. Make them break us down with some quality instead of just, because the gap's there when we're pressing high.
Yeah. And don't get us obviously wrong, guys. The guys have been trained. They've been prepped for this. So I think the team need to just, I think, calm down, relax a bit, and don't get too blown over by his score. They're still obviously 6-5 in aggregate, but that aggregate is getting close in quickly. Oh, very close there by Tirin. Very, very close there.
Whoa. He's asking for the foul there, but I don't think it's foul. I think that is... No?
No, it's not
no
foul.
Corner. Okay.
Or a corner, yeah. Bloomsbury on the... Another over-the-top ball there. They've done that. The first one they scored is exactly the same tactic. So the girls actually did really well at defending the over-the-top ball from Birmingham. So it's a matter of, I think, keeping your wits about that over-the-top ball, either cross-field or doing diagonals all the time from Bloomsbury. So again, the same thing again. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what the tactics were here from Helvecia and Enrique. Maybe just to sit a little bit deeper and try and see what they're going to do, like I said, or
I think Enrique is looking to match them sort of thing, and try and give it to them as he knew that Bloomsbury would come out as they have, but it's just they've scored some early goals from it.
Yeah, Zach is on now. The guys at the moment. I think Zach's been brought on for Camilo. Yep.
Yeah. So Zach and Claudio are two very, very good 1v1 players. Mm-hmm. Maybe try and get some pressure off of us. Maybe if they can beat a man and get on the counter attack and outnumber on the attack, that would be good.
Hey Simba. Simba is 6-5 on aggregate. It's 6-5 on aggregate. You know what? I'm actually going to add a scene. I'm going to add guys the aggregate score because everybody's been asking for it. So I'm going to add it in. Let's add one in.
So the ball's in Ev's hands. He throws it long to Claudio. And the press, as we said, is relentless from Bloomsbury.
It is, yeah. I'm just in shock. I'm not in line. I am literally in shock.
It's not this, man. I knew maybe
I don't know where this came from. Yeah.
But not two. And again, I don't think Claudio is the best person to try and knock it up to when it's a long ball. As good as Claudio is, it's not his strength. It's not his strongest part of his game.
Cool, guys. So just adding the aggregate score for you so you can see what's actually happening. I'm going to add it below the actual
name. Rich toward the captain, holding that up. That's a good tackle from Dennis.
There we go, guys. We've actually got the aggregate score here now. So we can, obviously, you can see what's happening in the full grand scale of things across this semi-final. So Bloomsbury, they did put a lot of pressure on in the first, I don't know, I would say about 3 minutes of actually in-game time. And here, Liam on the outside. It's a good shot by Zach. Good shot by Zach and a good save by the Bloomsbury keeper. I think that's what they need to do. Just they have to get the next goal back. Have to. It's 100% needed. 100% needed from the Helvecia team. See what happens here. Cameraman's moving a bit slow across the court. I don't know if he's sleeping.
He really is indeed. I'm trying to turn my neck.
Yeah,
I can't do that. That's a good tackle from Claudio. Oh, it's unlucky.
And it's out. Yeah. Zach just screaming there. It's out. 100%, bro. It is definitely out.
That's very good defender from Zach, just forcing him down the line. Make sure you can use the touchline as another defender as well as yourself. So that's good play from Zach there.
Out here. I think Vitor's on now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Vitor.
Yeah, Vitor. Yeah. I'm still. Sorry, go on. Bill, sorry.
Got Bloomsbury just making Helvecia result to the long ball, and it's just paying off. They're winning the first and second ball. Bloomsbury knocking it up to their pivot. It's actually a Helvecia fat Ollie Jones with the. Okay, we'll take it. Maybe we need to get the fouls up. That would be good for us as well.
Yeah. Camilo's on now on the left hand side, on the right hand side. Sorry, my bad. Oh, that was. I was very shaky there. Very shaky.
Well, we do look very nervous.
I think the goal's just actually shocked. Trying to flick it over there by Claudio. Good little idea.
Claudio loves the flick. He loves it.
I class this as a draw on aggregate at the moment. The way Bloomsbury playing, 100%. Yeah. For me, it's a draw already. They need to just literally try and get ahead. A two-goal cushion at all times is vital. Is vital. But as Rants says always, and obviously I know that from watching the matches, that futsal is all about momentum.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And also a 2-0 lead is not enough in futsal. Even a 4-0 lead is nothing in futsal. We can change very quickly, as we've seen with the first two early goals from Bloomsbury.
Obviously, Rants and Enrique trying to get both teams into the final of the playoffs. The grand final played at St. George's Park, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, if the guys can do it, we're all rooting for them. We're all rooting for them, but the girls have already made it, and yeah, I think it was. I can't remember the actual aggregate score yesterday, but I think it was quite decent anyway. It's a set piece tactic. Bloomsbury are very good at set pieces. I've seen their set pieces.
Yeah, they're very organised team, especially in training. I know they work a lot in training with their set pieces.
Claudio off for Tyrion. And nearly, I think the same. I think Tyrion and Liam both on the same can probably control the possession a bit more.
Yeah, for sure. That's Ollie Jones lining up here.
They definitely need to get
a shot.
Commit
it again.
Yeah, Camilo needs to get on his game a bit. He needs to do his special his special tricks in the book.
Yeah, we need him to steal some souls like he did last week.
Yeah. Oh, Tyrion is. That's a bit of a lockout. Go on, Tyrion. Go on. Stay down, mate. Stay down. It's all right.
Yeah, that's it. Right. This will be good for Tyrion. Maybe he might not even be hurt. Honestly, he might be using this to calm the game down.
Yeah.
But it does look like it did hit the crown jewels.
It did, and I think Tyrion's back up. That Spanish spirit.
The wolf, as we love to call him in the training camp. That's it.
And again, set piece, same one. Double man
same
press
one
there.
From Ollie Jones. There you go. Look, what's that? Is that 3 kick-ins in a row now?
So, guys, when it's a draw on aggregate, BT, I'll explain to you. When it's a draw on aggregate, it goes to a period of extra time, like in football. And then if the teams haven't been settled by extra time, then it does go to a penalty shootout. It does go to a penalty shootout. Just looking here. Oh, that's a... Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Camilo's out here. Oh, that's a foul. 100% a foul. What? That cannot be not a foul.
That's got to be a free kick.
That has to be a
He's
foul.
down, the ref is giving it the other way. Here we go. This is where we need to stay cool and composed now. Can't get on the referees back. We need them on our side. But that is definitely, I mean, how's that not a foul? He skipped past 2 men there. And he hasn't got anything out of it.
Good tackle. Very good tackle.
Love that. And that's what you get with Liam Palfreman. And here is Vitor.
Liam has been out of in-game action for quite a while, though, so obviously training would help. And we just need him to control the ball.
Here you go. This is a nice spell of possession in Bloomsbury.
That has to be a foul there.
Down.
Yes, it is.
There you go. Well done, Camilo. I think that's maybe 2 or 3 fouls now for Bloomsbury. I think definitely 2 fouls.
Yeah. I would compare Camilo to a bit of a Jack Grealish. He draws in fouls a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
He does.
I do agree. He's a very good dribbler and ball carrier, for sure.
If you're not Bills, you look more like Jack Grealish. Camilo plays.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, with more pace, I would say. With more pace. But a lot of these players actually do play football as well. Like, Zach is part of the Somalian national team. And then I think, I'm not sure, who did you say plays football as well?
Palfreman, and Camilo also plays with his university as well, I believe.
Yeah.
That's Camilo now. That post. Get a shot of Shoddy. Very good. See, that's much better from Helvecia, that is.
Like you know, guys, obviously, when you look at a futsal game, it doesn't... it's very quick and very snappy. Like, you don't have as much time in the ball as you do in football. So that's a one-on-one there. And Ev, go on, Ev. Big man, Ev.
And this is literally what I spoke about before the game. Look at that. Look. Diving header, out for a kick, and he doesn't care. What a man.
I think the intensity that Helvecia is showing now should have been the same intensity they showed in the very first 5 minutes of this game.
The very first few seconds, Dave, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm sure Enrique and the boys will be very, very disappointed with conceding 2 goals. As Claudio back onto the pitch.
And I knew that Bloomsbury would always beat. I think that's a poor decision by Claudio there. But he made up for it.
Oh.
Made up for it. Camilo.
That's
I can see this now.
This is much more fight. This is much better fight now. Oh, that's a great pass, breaking the lines there, Bloomsbury.
And it's a good save by Ev there.
Alvin Dixon, there you go. Good save from Ev again.
Bloomsbury really kicking. And another. They're very quick with these. They're very, very quick with these. These kind of kicking tactics here. It didn't work for the first 2, but obviously the first 2 goals were from open play. But I think there, and Claudio's. I don't know what Claudio was doing there. Honestly, I don't know what Claudio was doing there, trying to go past.
No foul as well.
Camilo now.
Jones here. There you go. Let's go Tyrion. Camilo.
So Camilo, for me, on that situation there, when he's on the left-hand side, I know he's going to cut into his right. So I think Bloomsbury just read that really well. And
yeah,
but it's another foul there.
The thing is, with driving inside, when you do have the ball, obviously, when you've got the middle of the pitch, you have more options for the left to the right and your centre. But Bloomsbury, they won't mind going for Camilo to go inside because that's where the majority of the bodies are at the same time as well.
I think that's 2 fouls now for Bloomsbury. Definitely 2 fouls. So, guys, when it gets to 6 fouls, it's a 10-meter penalty, isn't that correct? 10-meter penalty.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. That's a poor touch from Thierry, and then that you can see the nerves or just the concentration creeping in there.
Yeah. Because I remember when the guys, I was recording the cup game with Estudiantes, and they just completely lost it. It was the first 50 minutes of the first half, and it must have been 5-1 to Estudiantes. So
yeah, crazy.
Which was absolutely crazy. I'd never seen anything like that from a team. And honestly, I think the guys obviously came back from that game and everybody saw the footage. But the situation is, from my point of view, it looks like a completely different team. And sometimes you do get these lapses of concentration. And I think Helvecia did have the lapse of concentration right at the beginning of the game. But it's how you bounce back from it that counts. and hopefully Helvecia get the next goal.
Another set piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go for
the just trigger happy shooting there from Bloomsbury. As usual.
They are. It's a good save again by Ev. Get the ball down, boys. Draw them out. Frederick called you Grealish's cousin.
We got Frederick in the chat, man.
Yeah, Ab actually says we've settled into the game at least. I agree. I think this is more what we wanted really to see from Bloomsbury. A bit more equal. From Helvecia, a bit more equal. Equal take on the game, and Camilo skipping past a couple of players, but it's just a bad mistake there by Camilo, and it's. Oh my god.
That's very lucky from Helvecia there. I think that guy should have squared it back post to Ollie Jones, and that could have been the level on aggregate there.
I think Camilo made a bad mistake there. Mistake.
As I just said about driving inside, that's where Bloomsbury have their bodies. Obviously, they don't mind. They won't mind him driving inside. That's where all of their players are sitting in the pitch. So it's another corner for Bloomsbury. Oh my god! Very lucky to not hit the target there. We're really riding our lucky right now.
Guys, if you hit the commentary going oohing and ahhing, it's because we're nervous at the moment. Let's just put it that way. Very nervous. And Claudio he's showing resistance there. Good play by Claudio. You know what Claudio is? He's got a dog in him. He's an
absolute dog.
Yeah, he just goes for everything. I don't care how he gets it. Charlie's there by himself in the back. That cannot be a foul. That's not a foul.
No way.
It's a yellow card to Dennison.
Oh, I can't believe it. It's a bad yellow from Dennison there.
Oh, God.
We do not need a repeat of last week with another red card and for Dennison to miss the final.
You see, I think Rants is right next to the goal there. He's right next to the goal. I can see him there, and he must be...
Dixon on the free kick here.
I think Enrique's more nervous than Rants, to be honest. I think Rants knows what the team needs to do. And just try and get the next... Do you know what? Get the next 2 goals back, and I think this match could be done. Oh, my Lord.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that Bloomsbury missed that. I'm not lying.
I don't think he should have touched it there, Dave. I think he should have left it, but there's a foul. That's another foul for Bloomsbury.
I can't believe that Bloomsbury missed that. That was literally next to the goal.
I would love to see Enrique use a timeout here and just calm the boys down and maybe change instructions and tactics here, especially on when we don't have the ball.
Their press game today is, I got to say, is excellent from Bloomsbury. I don't want to say it obviously because we're trying to support Helvecia, but their pressing game has been really good. And I think that the guys need to sort it out. I think their passing is a bit slower than usual with Helvecia.
Yeah, too many touches, being a bit too slow. Like right here from Dennison, you can give this to the other side much quicker than that. That's better. Yeah. We've got Zach.
And you can see that Bloomsbury are very relaxed. Even though they were three goals down on aggregate, they're very, very relaxed at the moment. And I think Helvecia just needs to come out with the same attitude there. And it's a good touch there.
Here you go, Zach holding that up to Dennison.
But let me say that. Yeah. Let me say this. Last time... We haven't showed the footage at the moment. I haven't actually edited the footage. It's quite a mind boggle with 3 camera angles. But basically, last time that Helvecia were here, they actually lost to Manchester. So in a cup game, and it is Enrique calling the timeout here for Helvecia. Yeah. And you can see. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
You can see already that he has the tactics board out there, and he doesn't look too happy.
Yeah. I want to try and hear what they're saying, but you can't. Obviously, the mics are not aimed at them, and I think Rants at halftime needs to step in a bit and just say, "Look, what's happening here, mate."
like to see Rants on the bench as he was for the first leg, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know he's with the fans and whatever, but I'd like to see Rants on the bench, to be honest.
Denison's holding his knee there. I don't know if he's just
You can
readjusting
also see
it.
that it's strapped up as well. I noticed it when he took the kick in there.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Ev literally just says, I don't know what he said at the end.
Ev will be very open with how he feels.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Back here with a kick in, Tyrion. Let's see if that timeout did calm the team down. A little bit quicker transition from the players. Good idea there. Saw Tyrion running from the back behind. I don't see Tyrion acting as himself usually. Like when Tyrion is on his game, he's very, very good. But I think here he just needs to just find himself a little bit in the game and try and create it. Because Tyrion's one of those players that can create something out of nothing, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
with a split pass or anything.
Especially with his signature fake shot as well, which I've been on the wrong end many a time.
Yeah. Ev is having a lot of shots pelted at him.
Yeah.
I'm not lying here.
This court as well at Sporthouse, I've played here many times. The court is it's not very wide, but it's very long. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it's a very, very long court, and going up and down it's very tiring.
Yeah, I did. I did see it last week with the girls game when I was there live in the match with the girls game, and yeah, it is a very, very long court. Zach, it's a good play by Zach. Good little turn there by Zach. I think that's what they need to do. They need to get the ball in Zach and Camilo and try and do their signature turn and shoot. But you know what? I think Enrique's timeout. Helvecia look more on the front foot here.
Just got a corner now for Helvecia. Probably going to go to Charlie. Charlie over the back. And that is a Helvecia ball. Richard Ward with the block.
Got Liam here. Tyrion. And when I'm looking at Bloomsbury now, they're sitting a little bit deeper, but they're looking to counter very quickly. And I can see them playing.
It's a great ball.
When I'm looking at it, and apparently there's a trip there by Zach. I didn't see it, but ref did. So the yellow card for Zach. This is dangerous territory for the guys. We cannot get a red card. We cannot.
You really want to try and keep your yellow cards for when you really, really, really need to make the challenge there. And I don't think Zach needed to make the challenge there.
Yeah. We cannot get a red card. If we get a red card, I think it's very, very problematic for Helvecia. We've got two players on yellow cards, by the way, guys. One is Denison and one is Zach. And I think it's 2-2 on fouls as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I generally think it's more, Dave. I think both teams have 3+.
No.
I will try and check.
Yeah. They're in there being very vocal. Tyrion's being very vocal. And this is a classic Tyrion. He loves being vocal, obviously, with his refs. There has to be a foul there. There has to be a foul. I don't know if the ball went out of play after Zach was kicked down, but for me, it looked like a foul.
The Bloomsbury bench calling Zach a diver there, trying to get him sent off. This is what they will do.
Yeah.
Well done, Charlie. Good interception.
Trying to... Here we go. You know what? I think the dribblers in the team, let's say, namely, the cameraman is not doing a very good job. That's not our cameraman, by the way, guys, because you know me. When I record the games, I keep all the action in the game. It's a good tackle there.
Oh, it's a very short pass from Liam.
Good tackle.
Good tackle from Palfreman.
I think Liam gave a little woo in the background.
Yes. Every little helps with that. You need to try and get your team back into the game.
Yeah.
However, It's a real shame that we conceded the 2 early goals here, because right now you can see like we played so much better and they've had less chances now.
Mm. Long ball there. Leave it to F. See, since I think obviously since 2 goals went in, what I can say is that I think Bloomsbury, Helvecia are keeping more of the ball here. That's 100%. But obviously that's only going to be natural because they want to get the goal back. However, when I'm looking at the entirety of the game at the moment, I see that Bloomsbury are not on the front foot so much in terms of their pressing game, and Helvecia are actually more in their defensive half than usual. So let's hope that it can come to a goal from it.
I think the Bloomsbury are very happy with the 2 early goals, and I think they'll just take their time. There's a long time left in this game, so I think they're happy with this first half. I think they'll be happy going into the second half. 1 goal down in aggregate and a 2-0 scoreline.
It's a corner here for Helvecia.
Oh, much better from Tia in there.
Ooh, Claudia with a shot there.
Not a bad strike there from little Rivero.
Another chip behind the press. Good tackle there. Claudia's looking for shots every way he can. It's a good play there. This is more like it from Helvecia. I see and Terrin talking in Spanish there. I think he's either talking to Enrique or himself, which is very.
Yeah, I think he'll
like
definitely be talking to Enrique there.
Yeah.
Not sure who the ref was talking to there either, saying you can't hear, I believe, if my lip syncing skills are correct.
Yeah. Good play. See, this is the kind of press and that I was looking for from Helvecia from the word go. You know, I understand. Like, not allowing those long balls to come over the top, and just being a bit more aggressive with them. If you press on them like here, like they're doing, they're long balls, so they're not going to be as effective because they don't actually know where they're kicking it to, and that's the truth.
Yeah, it's also when you're pressing as well, usually you want to force them one way, and instead of just running directly at them with no intention of forcing them into a bad pass, then there's no point of even pressing them because they are good enough to get out of press.
The Bloomsbury here maintaining possession comfortably at the time being, but another long ball over the top. These diags are really...
Yeah, see, I would love Camilo to get out to that pass. As soon as it goes on the wing, one of the wingers has to go right onto that pass straight away. As soon as it gets out to the Bloomsbury winger there.
Yeah. And that over-the-top ball from Bloomsbury. I thought it was a corner, to be honest. I thought it hit Camilo, but I think nothing was given, so it's good. I don't mind. We'll take it. Every little helps. Tesco.
That number 12 for Bloomsbury, Calvin Dixon, ex-Indian international, who's got a very good strike on him. He's always looking to, as soon as he gets an eye on goal, he'll definitely be shooting.
Oh, I think Rants just texted me and he said the first goal was miles outside the boundaries. It did kind of look like that. I think it was a bit wider out than usual.
I did see when they did score, Rants was complaining and pointing at the touchline, but...
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Helvecia have started not how they would like to.
Yeah.
Even if the ball was in or out.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Come on, boys.
Okay. Very nervy commentary team here, guys. Very nervy commentary team. But we'll you know what? I think the second half. I think the second half is going to change 100%. Something has to change. And Tyrion outside here. It's going to be low.
Good defended by Charlie there. Love it.
I said they need to pop the ball about a little bit. Keep the ball. Make them work. But Bloomsbury are sitting deep as well, so they got the 2 goals and they realised that.
Yeah, for sure. As I said earlier, there's no rush. There's a long time left in this game. I think they'll be happy. And there's no foul there for Thierry.
Played. That has to be a foul there. That has to be a foul. And a card.
That's a foul. It has to be.
And a card. Cynical foul there from Bloomsbury.
Claudio not happy with that free kick there. At least they do have a booking now. So that's 2 bookings for Helvecia and 1 booking for Bloomsbury now.
Yeah. This is a big game. This is honestly, when you look at the grand scale of things, this is like your Man City Arsenal this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Good little pass there to Liam.
I don't think Ev was ready for that pass from Liam, but he done very well there.
Yeah. Long throw there from Ev. Camilo on the turn.
Unlucky from Camilo there.
Yeah, I think a couple of guys say he's your stream behind. I think it just maybe is. So what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, I think for a few seconds.
Yeah, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep yours on, mate. I'm gonna pause it just a little bit, guys, so we can let Bills be in sync with us, guys. So now Bloomsbury with a corner kick. Is that more in time with you, Bills?
I can right now. The ball's just gone out for a goal kick.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ev's just picked up the ball now. Is that in time?
Let me see. I'm just going to pause it just a little bit more, guys, so we can... This is live, by the way, guys. This is live. Bloomsbury here. Oh, and it's a kick in now for Helvecia. I think that's more in time with you now, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam here. Try the over the top ball there. Enrique's shouting to the team there. Liam here. With a kick in. Is Liam taking a kick in now, mate?
Yeah, he's just picked up the ball for me. So it's still
a bit behind. Oh, that's a push. That was a complete dive there. Complete dive. Man went over like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, look at that. That's not. He ain't giving the foul there, has he? No.
No, yeah.
This is what Bloomsbury will try and do now. They might see that Helvecia have a few fouls away from getting a 10-yard kick, and they will just throw themselves to the ground.
Corner here for Bloomsbury. Because maybe try and probably refresh your stream, I'm guessing. So I think try and refresh it a little bit. So a little bit in sync. Just tell me where you're at. I think yours is still a tiny bit behind.
Yeah, I am at now. He just put the ball back on the corner spot.
Have you pressed the live button on the stream?
I just tried the league's stream. I'll go back onto Rants now.
Yeah, go into Rants. Go into Rants one.
Yeah.
No, don't go on the league stream. Go on the league stream because Rants is going to be behind by about 5 seconds, mate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, do the league stream.
Yeah, Zach's got the ball now. Passed it inside to Liam.
Yeah.
Vitor.
We're just going to pause it, guys, just a little bit so Bills can catch up. And that's it. There we go. I think that should be fine now.
Yeah, it's just gone out wide to the Bloomsbury player, yeah?
Yeah, that's all good stuff. And now Liam.
Liam, and that annoyingly will count as a foul, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, we are in sync, guys. We are in sync.
Let's do that. Apologies, boys.
Kick in for Bloomsbury, I think it is. Yeah. Ref debating something with the Bloomsbury player. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, this is a free kick. This is, Dave. I think they gave the handball on them. Yeah, which will also count as a foul annoyingly.
Bloomsbury out here to the left hand side.
Eduardo and Marin just skipped past that there very nicely. Good tackle by Vitor.
Zach here to
There's
Zach.
Zach.
Good little
Oh,
turn.
he's made him drop. Oh, ref! Was that not his hands?
Out here to Zach again.
Zach on the counter attack. Oh, ref! His shin pads off.
I can't believe that.
I think he's getting the free kick there. I think. Very good. 2 good runs there from Zach there. Well played. These little moments here can turn the game on.
The rude gentleman said end sync like Justin Timberlake. Yeah, 100%.
So Helvecia are on 4 fouls and Bloomsbury are now on 5.
Okay. So just one more needed from Bloomsbury. And I think there's a lot of time left in this half. The ball's been out for play more times than I can count. So I think there's a lot of time still left in this half. Liam here with a free kick. I honestly think that Helvecia should try and get for the other goal for the other foul. I think so. Try and get as many 3 points in the dark arts as possible.
1 minute left of the half, Dave.
It's 1 minute left. Okay, well that's not happening. I'll try and get penalty. I'll try and get penalty as much as possible. 1 minute is a long time though.
The empowerment with a strike. Kick in for Helvecia.
They're going to stand off though, Bloomsbury. Now they're going to stand off the
guys. They're very happy with this 2-0 lead in the first half, so they won't mind being 1 goal down on aggregate going into the second half.
The thing is, if you sit back and, like I said, or do a Jose Mourinho style masterclass, try and just park the bus on Bloomsbury, they would just have too many shots on target. It's going to be hard for F to deal with. So for me, when I look at it and just saying, I think on the front foot, the best chance for you to get is to actually just go full out. And now here to Camilo.
Here we go. Camilo.
Oh, it's nearly a cross.
Oh, Liam. That's a foul. No way. That's not a foul for Helvecia. That's another yellow card for I can't believe this. Incredible. That's unbelievable. How is that a foul for?
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea there.
Oh, that's incredible. Another yellow card for Helvecia for Liam. I don't understand how that makes sense.
Yeah. Hector Rico said he had the ball. How can he foul? That's the truth. So, it is the truth.
Bloomsbury have now got a timeout and there's 30 seconds left on the clock. Incredible. I can't believe this, boys. Dave, this is the thing about being a commentator and being neutral. How is it possible?
Yeah, it is not possible. The rude gentleman said that the ref handing out yellow cards like Amazon gift cards, mate. That's a very good comment, Rude. Honestly, mate. That's a very, very common comment. I love that. Love that. Amazon gift cards. Great stuff, guys. If you are joining the chat, guys, and you've just joined us, you missed the whole crazy scenes of first half. Honestly, it's been Bloomsbury. Bloomsbury literally got 2 goals in the very first 5 minutes of the game, and it was just. I
think even less than that. It was honestly.
Yeah,
so
it probably was less than that. Yeah, so I think it's about 30 seconds. They took nearly from Liam there, nearly.
Yeah. Long throw in.
Zach here with a run here.
If we can try and nick a foul here for a 10-yard kick. Zach. I
think Zach could have gone down. I think he should have gone down there.
And dive now. Zach's asking for a yellow card. He's definitely not going to get it even shouting at the ref.
Yeah.
This is the fight that we wanted to see from Helvecia from the start, which is annoying, but at least it's come now.
Yeah, Charlie out here with a kick in. Just waiting for the ref to resume. It's very fiery atmosphere there, guys. Very fiery atmosphere. Rants looks like he's agitated walking on the sidelines there. I can see him in the background. He's getting in that change room half-time, 100%.
You know when he's walking up and down, you know he's angry.
There you go, Camilo.
Good hold-up play from Camilo. That's what we needed.
And it's half-time, guys.
Camilo. Oh.
Half-time. And it is 2-0 to Bloomsbury half-time. 5-6 still on aggregate to Helvecia. I think Helvecia, I told you, I knew that 3-goal cushion is going to be crucial in the first half. So in the first leg, sorry. So look, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and keep you entertained at half time. It is 2-0, guys. To Bloomsbury, 6-5 to Helvecia on aggregate. And yeah, guys. So Bills, the guy's heading into the tunnel, well, into the change rooms, and I think Rants is going to be in there as well. He has to be.
Yeah, I can already see Diu and Diogo on their way to the changing room as well.
Yeah,
The boys are getting their bags. Charlie's getting his bag.
yeah.
I mean, well, judging from the first goal, apparently in the first goal the ball was completely out of play. So the Rants will not be happy about that for sure. But he definitely won't be happy with this 2-0 lead for Bloomsbury.
Yeah, I want to see what's happening here. Yeah, so Bloomsbury obviously came out of the blocks really fast. We all saw it. It was a very tough watch. Obviously, Ev got beaten there, but according to obviously our sources and Rants obviously on the touchline, that the ball was well out on the very first goal. If you guys want to obviously go back on a replay and see that for us, that'll be much helpful, and we can obviously interact in the chat and see what's happening there. In other news, in football news, we've got Man City drawing with Chelsea at the moment. It's just started then. Match has just started. Just started there. And wow, this is a very strange lineup from Man City. We got Ortega in goal, Walker, Akanji, Laporte, Calvin Phillips. Look at that.
Calvin Phillips and Sergio Gomez.
Yeah,
two bums.
It's like Calvin Phillips is making his debut for Man City. That's how long he's been out. We got Riyad Mahrez, Rico Lewis, Phil Foden, Palmer, and Alvarez. And if I tell you what, if Chelsea can't beat this team, they have problems. They have major problems. But do you know what? Also, who has problems at the moment is Helvecia, and Helvecia go 2-0 down at the half. Bloomsbury, I think, will be very comfortable with that and more excited about the prospect of the second half. But I think Helvecia just need to come out of the blocks really quickly in the second half and see what happens. What are you thinking here, Bills?
Yeah, I agree with what you said. I think they're going to know that start of that first half was not good enough, and they need to start how they started last week. They need to show a bit more will and fight, and just they got to want it more. But you can see that Bloomsbury come out the gates and wanted this. They want this more, and Helvecia need to match that.
Yeah, Princess Pep is playing with my FPL team. Probably. It'd be crazy. I don't want to be entertained. I want to go to a final. Yeah, I think that's what Rants is saying, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
150 people watching.
It's as boring as possible. Let's just get there.
We do have a lot of people watching, guys. Not gonna lie, we do have a lot of people watching this stream, and it's very exciting, obviously, to see a lot of people tuning into this match and joining with us, me and Bill's obviously on co-commentary. I think this works better than me doing a solo run because it's very hard to do a solo commentary. I think.
Yeah, for sure. Very hard to keep them active in the cell. But listen, anytime I'm here, unless next season hopefully I'll be playing. So
yeah. Maybe I'll get X on commentary. We'll see what happens. Jeez, what's happening there? You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a very interesting second half, guys. But let's explain what happens. I'm going to explain what happens after this match, guys. So obviously, if Helvecia does win on aggregate. Actually, no, let's do all the scenarios. If it's 6-6 on aggregate, guys, which it could be a potential. If you're looking at the match now, it could be potentially like that. If it's 6-6 on aggregate, then we go to extra time, and then it's penalties between both of the teams, like in football, guys. And if whoever goes here will play Manchester in the final of the National Futsal Series playoff final, which is, I would class this. Well, similar to basketball, but not so well. Yes, like that, but also like the championship playoff. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. 4 teams go against each other. Semi-final, not over 2 legs. Sorry, and then go into a final at Wembley. This will be essentially the final at St. George's Park. So it will be an interesting thing to see. I think how Helvecia comes out of here, and if they do win, whoever wins the final does go on to play the Champions League against Europeans' best teams. So basically, it's like Arsenal. They go into the group, and then whoever they play is going to be the best out of the best. because Arsenal are like a pot 3, I think, pot 3 for Arsenal. So they're going to be playing against the European elite, same as London Helvecia. They're going to be playing against the absolute best in Europe. So let's see what happens in the second half. I think the fans and all them are going to be in the thing. And if Rants is still there in the touchline, it's not actually in the,
Yeah,
in the change room.
I think Rants is. It seems like Rants is just going to let Enrique. I think he trusts Enrique a lot and the players to sort out this problem for the second half.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think he will be too worried.
So when I last time, obviously round, I wasn't there present, but the previous match between Bloomsbury and Helvecia, I was present, and it took place in Manchester in the Velodrome. And when I looked at it overall and I saw the match, I was shocked by how Helvecia played, and they didn't look themselves. And you know what, it was kind of beginning stages still when Enrique coming back to the team and so forth. But this is kind of giving me similar vibes. So Helvecia, I think, came out a bit more in the second half against Bloomsbury. They know what they're about. Bloomsbury, very organized team. They love the cross diagonal ball. That is 100%. I can see that throughout this half. And they can they're a very physical team as well. So they put you under pressure, high press game, and Helvecia need something to combat that for the second half. So, Bills, can we transport you to Barking and see if you can come on maybe as a cameo? Maybe?
I would honestly love to. The first thing I'll be doing is getting a 50-50 tackle and just getting some atmosphere in there.
Yeah,
sure, man.
Exactly. What they need is they need to rile up the crowd a bit. They need to get them up, get them standing. A lot of Helvecia fans there, I can see in the background. A lot of Helvecia, but also likewise with Bloomsbury, a lot of Bloomsbury fans. And obviously London Helvecia are, I don't know, we have to see. We have to see what's going to happen with them because, like I said before, the girls are in the final. It'd be so good. Both teams, at least both teams in the final. You know what I mean? Both teams in the final it shows immense. I mean, Helvecia nearly, before Rants came in, I think the Helvecia were nearly about to fold as a club. I think the whole story is they were about to fold, and I think Rants saw an opportunity to take over London Helvecia and give them like a kick start. You know what I mean? So when I went there to the first training session, actually, when Rants announced the news to me, I got the inside scoop first, and then basically I immediately went to our training center, and I met with Enrique also, and literally, guys, there were 4 people in training. Not gonna lie, about 4 to 5 people in training. It was Denison and a few of the girls. I think Emma was there, and I think it was Emma there. It was Arabelle there, Denison there, and that's and a few others, and one of the keepers from the ladies team, and that's it. There was nobody else. So, for the turnaround to happen, obviously Rand signing a few players, getting a few players back, and obviously doing his thing, and obviously Enrique coming back into coach, and the Bloomsbury guys actually coming out very early, and the actual Helvecia guys as well. So, but for me, when I looked at it and I looked at the situation, see where they are now, 100% there's progress there. 100% there's progress. So yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see. And you've had a lot of training sessions with Helvecia, Bills. You've had a lot of training sessions with Helvecia. So, and the training sessions are intense, guys. Don't get us wrong. The training sessions are very, very intense. They are very
Enrique
intense.
Definitely doesn't take it light on us in training, and it's great because it's intense and it's competitive, and that's what it needs to be like. It needs to be how it is in training. It's like that on Sundays. That's what we want it to be like, and that's why we train like that.
Yeah, and I remember there was an exercise where Enrique was like, "Okay, both sets of groups on either side of the court, and put the ball in the middle and run to the middle." Yeah. I thought people were gonna clatter into each other.
Whoever was the first one to get the ball had to try and dribble past the other person. And the drill doesn't stop until the ball goes out of play.
Yeah, and also the drill lasts very, very long. Let me put it that way. It was long. There was guys literally on the floor there. But we are back nearly, guys, with the second half, and the ball, I think, is in the middle of the pitch. No, it's not yet. And and we are about to kick off in the second half. So, yeah, talking about the training sessions, I think they're very intense, and I think the guys are well prepared for this. Liam chatting to a gentleman called Goldstein.
Yeah, that's Russell Goldstein. They have England caps together.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I've just also seen as well, boys, that Julian Alvarez has just put Manchester City in the lead in the 11th minute.
Well, that's what's happening, guys. And yeah, BT's just confirmed that 1-0 City. And if this is how second team Man City are playing, Europe's in for some hell of a times right now. Trust me.
I would just like to also add with this second half, towards the end of the first half, I did like Zach and Camilo playing as the highest man as the pivot because they did help the ball up very well, and they did bring the other Helvecia players into play as well. So I'd like to see that again, to be honest.
Yeah. For me, if I was, well, I'm not a futsal manager by any chance. I would get Liam and Tyrion on, which he probably is doing at the moment. I would
they're both on that.
Yeah, I would get Zach and Camilo, and then actually, I think the team is a bit lower in terms of numbers today than last week. I think.
The Jew sending off doesn't help.
100%. Yeah, I would have had someone like Jew to be like a solid defender. I'll probably put Charlie in there.
Yeah, Charlie has fixed for sure.
Yeah, as the most. I'm not sure who's the naturally most gifted defender. I've seen Jew defend really well. I've seen Charlie defend really well, and a string of other players. But I would put definitely Camilo. I would put Zach. And then I'll put Tyrion and Liam, and then someone like Charlie just to hold off the team. And because Charlie actually did play for Bloomsbury before, didn't he?
He did, and also Diogo as well.
Okay.
Who Diogo has missed out because he didn't get to play enough league games to qualify to play in the playoffs because of another very controversial sending off.
Yeah. Cool. Claudio is looking at the lineup. Charlie, Liam, Tyrion, Claudio. On the field, obviously, with Evan goal. So strong four, and hopefully Claudio has that strong dog about him and goes into everything. Come on, Helvecia. Second half on the way, guys. We got Charlie here on the ball. Out to Tyrion.
Let's go, boys.
How far are you behind?
Tyrion's just picked up the ball now. Should be in time with you.
Yeah, I got Liam on the ball now.
Yeah, he's just passed it out by the Tyrion.
Yeah, cool, that's fine. Cool. So Tyrion here.
That's lovely. So,
and Charlie.
I don't understand how that is not our ball.
Yeah. I mean, we can see it here. Like, that's very clear. Keep me at bay. Out here. Bloomsbury with a long diagonal now to the left-hand side, and it's out of play. Look, to be honest, if Helvecia actually get a goal here, I would like to say two. If they get 2 goals, I would say just defend for your life. I would go full Jose Mourinho on these guys. Oh, Claudio out.
Claudio.
Oh,
shoot.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, Liam.
Nearly there. Good save by Ev.
Oh, good save, Ev.
And Tyrion trying to...
You just got to get out of there. I'm really interested to see if Denison's okay to play. We really do need him. He's a very good player, and he really does die down the game.
I think Enrique. Do you know what? I think Enrique lined up with this because they need to. When Bloomsbury have the ball, they need to have players going to react really quickly. So Claudio's very quick off the mark. Yeah, off the mark. Sorry, he's very quick off the mark. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's good pressing game here, and it's a corner I think for Bloomsbury. It's a corner for Bloomsbury. Out here, Rants just walking in behind.
There is Rants indeed.
I think he went to the touchline. I think he went to the bench. I don't think he went out of the court.
As you can see, Rants now, the chairman of Helvecia, just going past the Bloomsbury fans.
Yeah.
Trying to squeeze past them.
Okay, F. Long throw here. Trying a long throw to Claudio, which is good receive there. Well received there. Charlie tried to chip it over. I think maybe he thought that Claudio was going to actually make a run behind and try and chip it over him, but I don't think it worked. Out here to and then it's a good cut out there by Charlie. Claudio
with another flick. The thing is, Bloomsbury know Claudio so well after playing against him so many times.
Yeah, he's going to flick it over. Try and flick it over. Is his signature? That's his signature trademark. He does that a lot of times.
Another, as I said about Camilo, another nightmare against Claudio.
Good play. They're moving up the court a bit more.
This is great. This is so much better. So much better.
Good pass there.
Claudio. Oh no! Did that hit the post?
I don't know what happened there. It didn't look like it hit the post, but it was
out. Regardless, it bounced out. And Helvecia, look, they're piling it on. Claudio again.
Claudio could play.
Oh, Claudio! Shoot! Oh no, counter attack.
Good play.
Charlie, dead set. Power from him! Oh, come on, boys. This is so much better.
Come on.
Now the commentary's getting lively now.
Yeah, it is. It is getting very lively. Out here in the corner, guys. And Tyrion about to take it. I think he's going to pass to Charlie or over the top to Liam. And that's a bad corner there. Get back, boys. Get back. Numbers.
That's what we was missing in the first half as well. Just the transition to get back in defence much quicker this time around. Tyrion.
Good tackle there by Tyrion.
Look at the wolf.
He tried I think he tried to get it quickly to Claudio there on the floor. Pretty much. What's happening there?
Look at that,
why is
dirty play there from the captain, Richard Ward there?
Yeah, for me, watching Tyrion, I know he's going to do that all the time. He tries to go down the line and try and chip it over. It works a lot, though. It does work a lot of times.
Okay, counter attack from Bloomsbury after winning it.
It's a good starting line. I think, like I said before, I think Tyrion and Liam both
very low sense of gravity, quick off the pace.
Yeah.
Force them back now. That's okay. They can have the ball. Force them back.
It's a good play here.
There you go.
They're in out here. Claudio cannot try and go one-on-one in these positions. He loves to do so, but he cannot do it. He just needs to be back to Ev.
Long ball from Ev now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Decent.
That's fine. There we go. This is so much better from the boys.
Yeah, BT says we're on top. Make it count. 100%. 100%. I think bringing Camilo here would do well for Bloomsbury. For Helvecia.
To replace Claudio.
Yeah, to replace Claudio, yeah, for the time being. But as you can see, Claudio, the reason that Enrique obviously loves Claudio on the field is that because he goes for every challenge. He doesn't care who it is, what it is. It's a good shot. It's a decent shot there by Charlie.
Charlie has a good shot there with his weaker foot. He is not left-footed.
Yeah, Bloomsbury.
Struggling.
Underarm. That's an underarm.
He's had to throw it long there just so they doesn't get rid of the shot clock there. Helvecia ball with Ev.
What's happening there?
I think they're a bit too close on the pitch, or
something with the fans. So Barking Slaughterhouse is a decent venue, but the problem is that the fans are all there's no space. There's literally no space.
Very poor, if you ask me. If a semi-final of the top league in the country, and
because I know that Rants booked High Wycombe. Which had a full. Okay,
Claudio nicked it.
Oh, hit it, pass.
Counter attack for Bloomsbury. Ev. Well done.
I thought Claudio should have passed it there.
Got to pass to Charlie there.
He has to pass it. It's literally. I think he was. Who was it there next to him?
And we've called it, Dave. Camilo is on for Ribeiro.
Yeah. I think Enrique. I can see Enrique giving some encouraging words to Claudio there, even though. He did.
I mean, he's just got to pass or shoot there. Either one. Just try and end the play there.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Ollie Jones with the equaliser on aggregate. And it all comes from the play where we just should have maybe scored.
Exactly. If you don't take your chances.
6-6 on aggregate, 3-0 down. Oh, God.
If you don't take your chances, guys, this is what happens. This is what can happen. After starting so well in the second half as well. After starting so well in the second half. Now,
yeah, Frank, the ref did look very happy there. I'm not sure why, but and that's a short pass again. Look,
guys, obviously, it's absolutely imperative that Helvecia get the next goal. If Helvecia does not get the next goal, it's looking very bleak for the team. It's looking very bleak, and it's a must. It's not like negotiation or anything here, or but some maybes. Like my friend James Redman says. We only do absolutes, and basically this game here is crucial. It's absolutely crucial that Helvecia get a goal very, very soon, very, very soon. Charlie here out to wide, Camilo.
There's Camilo now.
And yeah, we were. It was right next to the goal. But do you know what? That
it's Camilo.
Has to be a foul. No, he did not dive. He did not dive. Don't even try it, Mike. Don't even try.
Don't even try it, Mike. This is what Camilo gives us here. I just don't see why he hasn't given it to Camilo there. He's blaming Camilo, I think, to ring. He loves a moan. Yep, there you go. Shot.
Not sure. Look, last time they played here in Barking, Manchester was pretty much dominant for the whole match. For me, I don't think how obviously it is narrower, like we said, a little bit narrower, and a little bit longer. I don't think it suits London. It doesn't suit the team too much to play here. I think the guys like it quick a bit more. Many gaps in between, and let's see what happens here. Camilo could turn.
Well done, Camilo. Star boy. Tear in.
You know what? After starting the second half so well, you know what I mean. After starting the second half so well, it was. I thought they had a bit more. They had so much fight in the second half. Like literally just come out of the blocks, really well played. Like good transitional play, and then Claudio had a chance obviously to square it. Obviously didn't do it at the end, and then Liam's back on now for Tyrion.
Tyrion very angry very animated on the bench there.
Yeah,
very
I
angry about
think
something.
straight to Enrique. Actually, that was. It looked straight to Enrique. All the referees.
Camilo now.
Camilo
look at that. Wins the ball back.
Good play.
Turns his man. Camilo!
That's a penalty. Has to be a penalty.
Are we playing? Can't say what I'm going to say.
I have to say it. I have to say it.
You say it then, Dave.
No. I'm not saying that. I think Camilo is not looking is not his usual self today. I've seen him perform much better than this, and I think maybe a timeout in the next couple of minutes would be good for Helvecia after the goal went in.
The ref there, he's not even telling the Bloomsbury players to get 5 yards away. Good ball. Yeah.
It's very, 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 very tough here to watch. Very tough here. I'm not enjoying this, guys. I'm not enjoying this by any means. Out here.
Is Zach now? Take on his man.
Yeah, I think Zach like I said earlier, I think Zach and Camilo both on the field together. What they need to shock them is with pace a little bit. In a counter-attacking opportunity, Camilo and Zach will be a very good addition to this team. And you can see Camilo and Zach going very, very high up the pitch. Vitor's on now.
Liam needs another option here.
Good play to Zach.
Go. Good pass.
Good pass there.
Good pass again. Liam.
They need to. I think they need to. I think like exactly their pass. It's just that their pass need to pass. See, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say before they passing with purpose. You know what I mean? Not just here and there. Just trying to pass here for the sake of it. Like passing with purpose. Hit it with pace. Hit the ball with pace. And
oh yeah, for sure. The weight of pass is very important in futsal. The ball is faster than anyone. And here is a good turn from Calvin. Yeah, good defended by Vitor there. Bloomsbury kicking.
I honestly think, obviously, we're trying to be non-biased, but I think, Camilo's here.
Oh, Camilo!
1-on-1.
He's in the 1v1! He's got Zach! Good
And they just pushed him out.
You have to say, yeah, good defending there from the Bloomsbury defender there.
I thought Camilo was going to skip past him, not going to lie.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Camilo. He had him in the middle of the pitch. Zach was a bit...
Oh, back here.
Oh!
Zach here. Oh, I thought he was going to square it to Camilo.
He did try. I think the pass was a bit loose. See, this is what you're saying there. The counter-attack is very frightening with Zach and Camilo.
Yeah. Just got to attack them with pace. With pace.
You probably need some help here. Don't want to give him a foul. That's good defending. And apparently it's Bloomsbury ball again.
I don't know what's happening there.
There we go. Counter-attack. Liam. Right to Zach. Back to Vitor.
I can see Rants there. Literally, if you see her right in front of us, he's there, sitting down. And he's not looking...
Yeah, he's not really animated, is he? No. As usual. Good strength from Zach there. Look at that. And that's a free kick for Helvecia. Finally!
Yeah, finally. I would say finally.
Dave, I've got to say, I haven't seen Dennison this half.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I think that he was clutching his knee a little bit as you see in the time. Remember when there was a timeout? Camilo here. Oh, it's a good shot by Camilo.
Oh, good save from the goalie. Ruben Amarim on the counter.
That's it. Again, pace.
Go. Camilo. It's Palferman.
Oh, he's here for a corner.
Come on.
They've got to find something here. The guys need to find something here, guys. They need to find something. Vitor here. And yeah, like you said, I haven't seen Dennison. I think that he was clutching his knee earlier. I don't think it's... another save. But to be honest, this string of play here is the first time I've seen actually Helvecia have shots the whole match on keeper.
No foul. Well done. This is so much better from Helvecia. It's a shame that we started so poorly.
Yeah.
How can you score 6 and now can't score? Come on, mate. Hector, futsal's a very, very weird game, my friend. Very tactical, very weird game. And I think this is... Tiarena's back on. Camilo with a good strike. Just way over the bar there.
Kind of like... Honestly, like I said in the first, said in the first leg that 3-goal cushion would be comfortable for Helvecia, but it's not looking. I have to be honest, it's not looking comfortable now. Bloomsbury, Helvecia on top, I would say in this part of the match a little bit in terms of the amount of tax the pressure they're putting on Bloomsbury, but look, they have the scoreline. Bloomsbury have the scoreline, and they're just Bloomsbury are doing the little things right. That's just getting the goals. That's it. I mean, the most important thing is scoring. So it's not how stylish the football is at the end of the day. Helvecia can keep all the possession they want, but it's about being a bit more aggressive with your play and just showing a bit more want and a desire to actually put this tie to bed. So, yeah, I think Zach is off now. I see on the pitch. Yeah. Zach is off. Back
I've got to say, Vitor's done very well since he's come on.
Yeah, defensively, I would say that as well. Yeah, I would say that
Yeah,
as
I
well.
just wish Helvecia could maybe get the ball to stick a bit more.
Good save by Ev. Go on, go on.
Oh, Claudio's back on.
Oh, he tried to pass it out wide there.
It's a goal. And Bloomsbury player in the camera's face.
I'm actually shocked here.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I've also just got note that there are 9 minutes left as well. And it's also a rolling foul against Helvecia. So 7-6 on aggregate to Bloomsbury, boys. And they are fired up. Here's Tierin though. Tierin.
Look, I have to be honest. Helvecia have not had many clear-cut chances on goal, where it's literally just one-on-one with the keeper. And I think...
I've got to be honest as well. If you have to say who's deserved it more today, it's definitely Bloomsbury, the way they've come out.
Yeah. Good shot here by Zach. And Bill actually just said just recently that it's 9 minutes left on the clock. Obviously, when the ball goes out of play, it's pretty much like NBA where the timer stops if you haven't been watching all the futsal content. But it currently is 7-6 on aggregate from Bloomsbury. Rude gentleman saying the forwards are not tracking back, they're leaving too much space behind. I agree. Out here, Charlie.
Oh, back on now. That's unlucky for
Helvecia at the moment need to find a goal from somewhere. They need to find a goal from somewhere.
As you said though, we haven't really had a clear-cut chance. So they've got to fight. Oh, a pass across the goal there.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's basically a corner kicking for Helvecia. Maybe we can work something from this. It's Zach. No.
Play by Zach.
Well
that's not a
done,
foul.
Zach. Well done. And that's a 3v2 now.
Oh, nearly.
No, it's here. As soon as we counter attack, the passing has to be quick. The decisions have to be quick.
Yeah.
And Bloomsbury can't live with it.
If they score another one, I think it's curtains.
Ev.
Go on, Claudio.
Claudio!
He's outnumbered.
He needs help. Yeah, you have to praise Bloomsbury there. It's fantastic from them. It really is. Good save from Ev. Well done, Ev. Big boy.
Okay, I think it must be about 8 minutes left on the clock. I can't tell, obviously, because we can't see the timer. But...
Claudio, pass.
yeah,
Release!
He's just holding a bit too long there.
Counter attack.
Yeah, I got to say it. Boney's exactly right. It looks like these guys have one extra man on the field. I hate to say it, but I think if they do want to go fly, just go fly and try and, but not so early. If it's the last 2 minutes of the game and they need that extra goal. Oh no, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad here. It's a good cut out there.
Well done, Claudio.
I think a timeout is needed right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's
Agreed.
needed right now.
Before it gets too late. You don't. Also, with the flag keeper, you don't want to use it too early.
And it looks like
yeah,
it looks like it is here. Has to be. No, it's not.
No, not yet. Not yet. Camillo is on though. We've just seen that.
I think Camillo needs to remain in the whole match now. Just keep him on. Honestly, I think he's with his pace Oh,
It's a bad pass. It was behind Liam there. If it was in front of him, he might have made a chance out of it.
bodies of the ball. They got bodies back though.
Bloomsbury starting to sit back a lot now. As Camillo down the line. Oh!
I don't know. Oh my god. I thought it was an own goal. Timeout for Helvecia. Timeout for Helvecia, guys.
I can't believe what's going on right now. Enrique still seems very calm.
Yeah.
Even one down.
Obviously, Enrique's a very experienced manager. He knows and coach. He knows what they need to do to actually even get a goal here. Even drag it to extra time. Drag it as much as you can. I think at the time is in about maybe 2-3 minutes. They may go fly keeper. Because I think Liam plays fly keeper, isn't it? Liam Paul Freeman.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that is, willing to chase back, really.
Yeah.
Charlie Coogan, Liam Palfreman, even Tiherin.
Trying to listen to what Enrique's saying. I don't want to talk over, like trying to listen to him what he's saying.
There's 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
When play resumes.
JIGA says, what are these final third balls? Hella poor. I agree. The final third passes aren't the best at the moment. But let's put it this way: Bloomsbury are ahead, but they're going to be nervous now. How is that a foul?
Another foul.
For what?
From Charlie there.
I didn't even see that anyway. But Bloomsbury are going to be nervous now. They got their lead.
I've also just noticed Bloomsbury have swapped their keeper at half time as well.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Also, one thing as well I was looking at is that last week when it was in the first leg, Helvecia should have been a few lapses in concentration allowed them to concede those 3 goals, and that's the truth. So Helvecia completely dominated Bloomsbury, but it's and it hits Turin. And I take Camillo. I thought they snapped at his ankles there. I thought they snapped at the ankle there a little bit.
Good deflection there. Someone's got a shout man on there, surely.
Good pass by Liam there.
Charlie. Camillo. Restrepo. It's
handball! That's a definite handball! That's a definite handball!
I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's in the box.
It's a 100% handball. 100%.
If the referee is in front of the camera and we saw that, he's seen that as well.
I cannot believe that was not a handball.
Well, Tiherin here with the free kick. What can he conjure up?
That's a corner.
Deflected. Corner kick. I cannot believe
that was not a handball. Guys, in the chat. Guys.
Yeah, be honest with us.
100% handball.
Defending. They're all over Camillo now this half.
They're just literally back to the wall now. But I think play by Camillo. They need a goal. They just desperately need a goal. One goal now. At least one goal. Drag it to extra time if you can.
Yeah, we need extra time.
Camillo, good shot there.
Oh, great move. That's the signature move from Camillo there. The shoulder. The shoulder feint. He did beat the man.
And apologies, guys, the commentary's gone silent. We're just basically literally being fans now and trying to
Good
trying to
tackle.
watch this
Good
match,
tackle by Liam
honestly.
there.
Trying to watch this match, but
Oh,
it's very tough to watch. And look, I think they can't be more than 5 minutes in this game now. They can't be more than 5 minutes.
yeah, look at that.
To be honest,
No,
that was definitely not. Definitely not. From where? From where?
Liam's a midget. He can't even get up there.
From where? I don't know what Liam did. That guy's clearly about 6 foot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's easily 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
It was handball. I just rewinded it.
Yeah, 100% handball. 100% handball. Oh, this is a very tough watch, guys. Not gonna lie, it's a very, very tough watch. I'm not enjoying this one bit. Not enjoying this one bit. And Rants clearly said in the first leg, that it wasn't over. It's not over till it's over, and it's
it's been proven given.
yeah, exactly. Been proven here.
Bloomsbury are fighting, defending for their lives now.
Mm. I went for the corner.
Oh my God!
Very close there. I thought Liam was going to flick that past the keeper there. I'm not sure I don't know how much time is left, guys, in this match, but I assume
just asked the question now.
If a fifth goal goes in from Bloomsbury, it's done. The match is finished.
I can't see there being more than 4 minutes.
You can hear the Bloomsbury coach shouting pressure on the ball. They've been very organised. They've been very, very organised today. I have to say it.
Yeah, incredible. And this is why they was unbeaten in the league.
Yeah. Claudia there. Put the ball out of play. Back into Bloomsbury. Bloomsbury with a kick in here. I hear to Terrian. Can he get the ball?
Sums up the performance today.
Yeah. No, isn't it?
I just think we need to.
Sorry, man.
We just need to fully press now. Just empty out the gas tank.
Oh,
And
Demar
is here.
Yeah, fly keeper now. They're going fly keeper, guys. This is all or nothing. Let's just put it that way. I can hear Bloomsbury manager and coach saying drop deep. Drop deeper.
They want to try and force the shot.
This possession game here, though, is not. It's just running down the clock. Too much.
It is indeed. You
And
need to try it. There's 4 minutes left. You
Okay.
don't want to lose the ball here either.
I would say they need. I would say they need Camilo and Zach, and every single attacker. I wouldn't care, to be honest. I'll just go all out. Just everybody. Force a shot there. See, for me, looking at this, the way Bloomsbury playing now, I would have gone like this, and from the very first goal, and just like try and drop deep and see what they do.
Defend the lead.
I mean,
Yeah.
defend a 3-goal lead. Because in futsal, it is. If you are very good defensively, it's not that difficult to. Well, it is quite difficult, but it's easier than it seems to defend a 3-goal lead.
And
Ev is back in goal.
well done. It's just tough. He's tried to kick it off Ev there, try and get an own goal. And Zach is on now.
Yeah. Tyrion just lost it there. They're still pressing high. Bloomsbury.
This is.
That's gone down there. And Liam's coming as a fly keeper.
Yeah.
Liam, this is all everybody. Camilo's coming on now. Camilo soon to come on. Just one goal, guys. One goal. Apologies for it being a bit too quiet, but we're just very concentrated on the game right now.
It's a poor pass from Tyrion.
Timeout from Bloomsbury.
Yeah. Oh, this is crazy. Big up everyone inside the chat today, man. Regardless of the result, we always support. Really happy with your support.
If you are in the chat, guys, don't forget to smash the like button and also subscribe to Rants and Bants. Obviously, Rants announced yesterday that he's going to do a lot more stuff on YouTube now as well. Come the end of June, so we will be bringing you a lot of content towards the middle of the summer and beyond as well, including a lot of live streams and watch-alongs and everything. So yeah, this is where it's going to be at, obviously, for the foreseeable future, as well as on Twitch as well. So yeah, it's going to be really a good opportunity for you to actually catch a lot more content live on YouTube as well. As well as the highlights that I do usually put up and clips that I put out every single day for the channel. But this is looking very bleak at the moment for Helvecia, and I can see Claudio is on as well, and we have Thierry, Zach. I think Camilo is going to come on as well. I'm thinking I was seeing him warming up there. To be honest, it's not the manner of it. I was. It's a good save there by Ev.
Well saved.
Very good save there by Ev. So it's the fact that we've had no response in any goal at all. So that's the whole thing that I'm looking at.
The more upsetting thing for me is obviously forgetting about the 4-0 lead. We've lost both halves. We lost the first half and we're losing the second half now. Yeah,
as well. Now Liam back on fly keeper, and I think it's going to be it's Charlie, Tyrion here. They have bodies on the pitch. There's going to be an extra man there, but I think Bloomsbury are still quite organised at the moment.
I'd like to see Camilo on now. Though.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. So obviously everybody knows the problem with fly keeper. We've seen it many times. Is that if the ball is lost in there, then it's pretty much an automatic goal. So they need to get Liam on the ball here. Out here, Claudio. They keep on marking Zach though. That Zach is being marked out the pitch.
They're defending this flyer keeper really, really well.
Yeah.
There you go, and there's a ball loose. The high press will come now.
Helvecia's ball. They're very nervous. They're just bodies. That's it. Bodies are back.
I think there's 2 minutes
very
left,
deep.
guys. They're in.
Good shot there.
Oh my God! What happened there? The cameraman, Dave, you need to get on this.
Yeah, I know. I do need to get on this. I need to contact BT and say, where's your cameraman not bloody following the action? Just get a couple of shots. Spill the beans. I mean, if the keeper spills it, just follow up in the second chance. Play.
The thing is, when the ball does go to Claudio or to Zach, the other winger, the opposite winger, needs to come inside into the box to hope for a spill. And the ball's loose.
Back out to Liam.
There you go. Liam will get it. Back into the fly keeper. Corner, that's got to be.
The way the crowd are celebrating.
Ev, look at that.
Yeah, the way the crowd are celebrating. Come on, get Camilo on now. That's it. Bring him on.
I think Enrique.
Zach is fuming there. I can see him on the touchline. Absolutely fuming.
Oh, I mean, he's probably fuming at the scoreline here. Heartbreaking.
Out.
Yes. And he's run out of play.
I think there's a couple of seconds left.
I have no idea how long is left, guys. Yeah, I don't even want to see these celebrations after. Evers. So what's going on? I think there's less than a minute left, guys.
Has to be. Maybe even less than that. Out here to Liam.
That's Camilo.
I think a hearing shoot in the background.
And that is the dagger. There you go.
Done.
Embarrassing. Russell Goldstein celebrating open arms there.
That's pretty much the match done, guys. Now it's no return, no point of return. There's no point of return here, guys. One minute. I heard 1 minute in the background. By some miracle. There's only by miracle here. It's literally divine intervention.
Dave, you have to shoot. You have to shoot for a miracle, though. We haven't had a shot this whole time.
To be honest, and I'm looking at the match, I would have gone the way Bloomsbury are defending now. I would have literally done this for the whole match. It's very tough to break this down.
Well, we said this from the beginning. There's no point of. But we still can't even score.
Goal! It's a goal by Liam.
Is there time?
Is there time for a second goal? They literally need to go, literally full pelt. Everybody run towards Bloomsbury players. Put them under pressure. Nervous. Run.
Our ball. Liam. I have no idea how long is left.
That's it. Go. I don't know how much time is left. I'm not entirely sure. Probably just over a minute.
It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate the Bloomsbury bench.
Go.
Ev, get off the pitch for Liam, please. Tearing.
Back in.
Good ball. No. That's game.
Their ball.
Yeah.
Five seconds left. It's done.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
5 seconds.
3,
It's done.
2.
It's done.
1.
It's done.
Time this shit. Well, the annoying thing is that you can't say they didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
They come out from the get-go like we did last week, and yeah.
I have to say, 100% that Bloomsbury deserved that win. It was they're set up very well, and they produced a very good performance to go into the final of the National Futsal Series for the league, obviously the league title. And I hate to say it, but yeah, I think the boys did not come out the blocks today. They did not show the same. Well, I think they were just like awareness in general across the match, like in the first leg. So they got to, obviously the guys going to clap the fans. And Bloomsbury thoroughly deserve this win here. And it's unlucky for Helvecia. At least the guys obviously congratulating the fans for turning up. and being part of this spectacle. It's very disappointing on my part as well. Just looking at the whole general match, I think I'm very thoroughly disappointed. But you know what? With every loss, you just come out, you bounce back, and then hopefully next season with Helvecia, they can take the title. But we do have one team anyway in the final, guys. The ladies team will face off against, I think it's Bloomsbury, Rants there. Just coming on the pitch, obviously, congratulating the guys. And Dimar, I think, crying there. But you know what? I think everybody's good with each other in the field, at least. I don't know what to say, mate. My words are lost at the moment. I don't know what's happening.
I'm just, like I said, I feel like just, no, I can't criticize anyone from Helvecia, the players, Enrique as a coach, Rants. I mean, from what, like you said earlier, how when you turned up to training the first time, it was like, oh, this amount of players was there. And now, you know, it is a big, I wouldn't say a massive rebuild, but it is something different. And it's something different that Rants has never done before. The players that at Helvecia haven't been through something like this before. It's just a massive change. And you know, Bloomsbury, by the league table as well, unbeaten. They've deserved this. And from this showing today, yeah, it's a masterclass from them. It's poor from Helvecia, but you have to give Bloomsbury their credit, which is annoying. But yeah, I think they will go on to beat Manchester into the final and go into the Champions League.
Yeah. Well, looking at Bloomsbury, obviously, they do play Manchester. That is going to be a very interesting final. I'll ask Rants if we want to cover the futsal final, just in general to see, obviously, who wins and who goes through. But that's us, guys. And I think, the Big Six is playing in the background, which is weird. That's not very good. But, guys, obviously, we're going to sign off, guys. It's much appreciated. Thank you much, obviously, for guys, thank you very much for joining. Bill's been a pleasure, obviously, co-commenting with you, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. We'll definitely have to try and make this happen again, and hopefully it will be a better result.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a better result. But yes, I'll ask Rance if we want to cover, obviously, the final between Manchester and Bloomsbury. It may be worth a watch. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for joining, and we will see you next time. Take care. Have a good day.
Peace out, guys.